I'd like to first of all thank you for taking part in the interview. Basically, the point of this is to show young people like the title of it's going to be Conquering the Unimaginable. It's going to be for an exhibition. So yeah, first question is, where are you from?
I'm originally from the Congo, DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo, in the middle of Africa. That's where I was born. And then, yeah, that's my origins. So I'm originally from the DRC, but my life now I spend it in Britain.
And what do you do for a job here?
I'm a man with a lot of caskets. I'm an entrepreneur to deal with businesses, creativity, and I'm an artist in music, create music, and I'm also an artist to create words. It means I'm a writer, I'm a storyteller, so it means writing stories or bringing traditional stories to, to teach the younger ones the way we were taught. Because in Africa, where I come from, we said we grow by the proverbs. You heard of the proverbs. Yeah. It means the codes of our earliest human beings, experience of life, what they thought, and then they teach us. So storytelling can bring that to life. So I'm a writer, I'm a composer, I'm an arranger of music, I'm a producer, I produce music, I'm a singer, for the songs, I'm a singer-songwriter, and I'm a storyteller and a writer.
So, a man of many
I'm a radio DJ.
Oh, and a
I'm an
DJ.
entrepreneur. So yeah, man of many caskets.
Yeah.
I love doing a lot of things. Because I'm the creator of the Almighty. The Almighty is one of the mighty of creations. So he has passed it to me. That's the reason I'm a creator too.
Is it sort of like being able to express like what you think and what you care about and what you believe in through like creativity?
Exactly. I will pass it through music, writing songs, or writing stories, or telling stories. Yes, that's the way I pass my creativity into the society I live. So that everybody can benefit just the same way I benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you like to tell us when and why you came to Britain? Or
Right. My purpose to be in Britain, actually, I was back home where I come from after I finished my studies, my secondary school. My other path was music. So while I was at school, I was also doing my music. So it means she's like a younger person growing with creativity, spirit. So I was already doing music. I was in the band, the youth band. So when I left Congo, I didn't come to Britain. When I came out of Congo, I went to live in the southern part of Africa, southern region, which we're talking about Zambia, Zimbabwe, Angola, Malawi, Swaziland, South Africa, Mozambique, Lesotho, Namibia, and Botswana. So this is the southern region. Leaving the Congo, my directions went to the south region because Congo is in the center, in Central Africa. But part of us is also part of the south. So when I moved to the south, continuing to do my music, it was the reason of studies, but I break down the studies. It means I stopped going further with with studies. Music took over. So if you go to the southern region of Africa, I'm well known. Zimbabwe, South Africa, Lesotho, Swaziland, because I've been touring a lot around there. So my music from when I left the Congo, my direction went to the south regions. That's where everything happened for me to become more international and then travel to tour Europe. I came to Holland, I went to Australia and Japan.
oh, so you've traveled like
I've
basically
tried.
like everywhere.
I have tried. And then part of my tours is also the southern regions. So if you want to spot my archives of music in Africa, you move further south. So and then international until I'm here today.
What do you think the challenges you faced were when you came here?
Yes, like any foreign immigrant, refugees, people that are going to look for better life or extending their knowledge, the territory, thinking maybe where they are at the moment or in the past, that maybe they could do better outside. This is the thinking of, in terms of politics and the economy, which is involved in environment where you come from. So for me at that time, I left Africa because I thought, if I come and live in Europe, I'll have more opportunities. But like you're saying, the challenge is that when you're in a foreign land, I come from a French speaking, apart from my African background languages, Swahili, Chiluba, Kikongo, and Lingala, but we more administrate our life with French language. So first is the language, actually, because obviously I lived a lot in the southern region where they speak English, but when I come to the English originally, it's where you really have to make it. So I thought maybe going back also to my studies to accent my understanding of English. Yes, the challenges is more the culture, the differences of me integrating myself into the European society, where my culture, where I come from, is a bit different. So there is a conflict of interest all the time that I have to deal with, and the way we talk, as we speak a little bit loud. But you come to Europe, like in England, we speak a bit quiet. So you have to start learning how to balance those kind of, and then part of it is also the acceptances. When you are in Africa is where the community is, but when you move to another community coming to Europe, to access also to be accepted is another thing also. And then politically and the world, the way we have been moving with society, the differences create also few conflicts of understanding to be accepted. African with music, yes, but here we've got a lot of music also. So you have to fight how to integrate your music to be accepted into a new world where you are living, which is not also easy, because I have to sing in my African languages, which is Lingala, Swahili, Kikongo sometime, or all these my four main languages. But now coming to a world where they speak English, for them to hear Africans, you see, and then the music comes problematic to sit where the English music sits, because it's the outside music. So they put it in the context of the world music. But you have to fight. Fight, it means you have really to believe in yourself, be resilient, and be disciplined, so that you can carry the project that you want to integrate into another society. It's not easy. So I tried my best. And yes, my music have toured around Britain. I've at least 3/4 of Britain I've covered it. So I know the whole country in a sense of 3/4. So if I left out is 1/4. And good things, the British society accepted my music, because Africa music is always a beautiful piece of art. Yes, the differences, we fight the differences. To get it to the top is depending to the desire. My desire was to introduce, to be an ambassador with my culture into Britain, not necessarily to be a pop star of the business, but to be an ambassador. It means to bring my culture into another culture and to be accepted. That's the challenge. The challenge is more cultural, you see. But you have to accept it when you have moved from your original base to be and embrace another base. You have to have it in your head that it will not be easy. You have to go through a lot. But the very important, like I said, you have to be resilient, believe in yourself, be disciplined, and thoughtful to what you bring into another society, because what is accepted in Africa, it may be not necessarily accepted in the new society. If I have to sing about me having many wives, it may not be necessarily accepted in the European society.
It might be seen as like controversial.
Exactly. But express yourself and explain yourself.
So what do you think is like one of your most important success stories to you?
You mean successful story?
Yeah.
Me being alive is the most important. What comes after success is depending to how each one view it. When it comes to me, success is what I do every day. That's the success. And being alive. I don't know how to quantize it, like to put it in a measure of, I don't know. But I think when I will leave this world, whatever I will leave behind is where people see what I've done. For the moment, me being alive and doing what I love doing, that's the success.